Well, tonight the clock is ticking down on the 2025 legislative session, and a budget agreement is nowhere in sight.
Which means the deadline is midnight, but what this means is there's no doubt there will be a special session.
Tonight, Chief Political Reporter Tom Hauser is tracking developments. He's live at the Capitol with the frustrations felt on the House and Senate floors tonight. Tom.
Yeah, and Lindsay, you know, this is not exactly transparency or us at the state capitol, so it's hard to say exactly what is happening. However, we do know that only 6 out of 16 budget bills have been passed by the House and Senate and sent to the governor. We think number 7 might be happening soon. It has been a slow day and night here at the state capitol on what should have been a big push to the finish line. The last night of a legislative session should be electric, with a frantic dash to the finish. But the House floor looked like this almost all day and night. Same story in the Minnesota Senate. When they did meet, even legislative leaders couldn't say what they were really thinking.
I am feeling the same level of frustration and concern and have a mouthful of cuss words that I'm going to leave there.
You get the feeling frustration isn't the F word many lawmakers have in mind about the position they've put themselves in.
I'm used to being frustrated by the end of session.
I think what you're seeing right now is Democrats' frustration after 2 years and $18 billion of surplus being spent. That they're finally having to realize that there are constraints on Minnesota taxpayers. And we're not an infinite state of money and ability to pay for whatever projects they want to have.
But Democrats blame Republicans for not abiding by the budget agreement reached last week.
We've seen over and over again, particularly the House Republicans, adding new conditions and new ideas when budget bills are about to close.
Republicans say Democrats continue pushing back on an agreement to phase out adult undocumented immigrants from the state health care program.
It is unaffordable.
But could it be a deal breaker?
It is not a deal breaker for Republicans and most of the state of Minnesota.
Many DFL lawmakers refuse to support taking away the undocumented immigrant health care option.
We're not done fighting for it, and we will keep fighting to make sure that we're protecting all Minnesotans and giving access to health care for all Minnesotans.
But Governor Walz says he reluctantly stands by the deal.
It makes more sense both humanely, fiscally, and responsibly to get this care in the front end, but that's not the deal that was made, so we'll continue to honor what we made. Legislative leaders left a meeting with the governor Monday night where he gave them a warning about the need to finish their work soon. Once we get past June 1st, we'll be obligated then to start looking at what does it look like if you shut down. That means we send out the layoff notices and things like that. So we're not quite there yet, but there will be talk of a possible government shutdown if more does not happen in the coming days. Now, it does appear that lawmakers will pass at least one more budget bill and send it to the governor tonight. We understand that the Senate has just passed the state government finance bill, and they have decided to adjourn. So they have already finished the regular session in the Senate. The House will take it up next. You can see some activity back there in the Minnesota House of Representatives where they will take up the state government bill. Then we expect them to adjourn as well for the regular session. Then we'll start trying to figure out when there's going to be a special session. That is up to Governor Walz to decide in coordination with the legislature when that will happen. Will it be this week? Will it be next week? Could it be in June? We'll find out soon. Live at the state capitol, Tom Hauser, 5 Eyewitness News.